Alright folks, good morning here from KBL Texas Homestead. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the blurriness. The camera is trying to adjust with this low light situation we have going on. But we are going to head to the back and do some feeding and some cattle work. I have some dewormer insecticide I need to put on these cows today, and we're gonna try to knock that out first thing this morning. Good thing today is the weather is nice. It's a nice fall Texas day. It's always nice in Texas when you can step outside and don't immediately start sweating. It's nice and cool this morning. Temperature is at 56 degrees, so it's a very nice day for southeast Texas. Let's go through here and open up a few of these gates and head to the back. Alright, we got that gate open. It's a gate I haven't used in a while, so it's kind of overgrown and hard to see. We're just gonna have to push through it and see what happens. I don't hit nothing. Let me grab this gate real quick. Close it up so nobody gets out. Alright, we're back in action. We're gonna cruise on back here, and I've got a couple of products I'm gonna show you today. I've been looking for a way I can spray these cattle. They're pretty gentle. I can get close to most of them. There's a couple of them that really don't just let me, and I don't have working chutes or pins. They're just out here in a small pasture, but at feeding time they'll come right up to the feed bins and let me get close to them in that aspect. So got a couple products. One is a pump up sprayer, small one that maybe I can put this insecticide in and use to spray. The other one is an actual pour on applicator. It's a pump that you can purchase to go with these bottles, and that one I'm thinking is not going to have enough reach, because that's designed for having them in a chute where you can just be over top of them and kind of pull the trigger. I don't know how much range it has, so we're gonna give those both a try and see what happens. Good morning, cows. All right, so everybody's here ready. Got the bull right here in front of me, got the other cows and the goats and the donkey ready to go. Got the pig over there in that pen. See the black and white speck moving back there? He's ready to go too. So my feed setup is here. We're gonna go, I've got a mini feed dispenser that I built out of a 200-pound container with a slide gate at the bottom. We're gonna go dispense some feed, drop it in here, and see if we can't get these cows sprayed this morning. So the goats are right here with me this morning, but like the products we talked about, so this here's ivermectin. It's an insecticide that I put on these cows to help with the flies and worms. Like I said, it's a pour on application. It's got an actual dispenser that's labeled for your pounds of cows. You can fill that up to your desired line, let out what you don't need, and that's the dose you should pour on it. Unfortunately for me, I can't get close enough to these cows to just pour on it. Like I said, I can a few of them, but there's two of them that really just don't let me get close enough for that application. So I bought this fresh in the bag pump up sprayer that I can essentially just pour all the ivermectin in, pump it up, and spray them see how much distance we have. This is what I would really like to work. It's the pump for this type of stuff. Comes with a hose. You put the hose in the bottle. You suck it up, attach the hose here, and then pour it on them. So we'll see. This is what I really want to work. I just don't know if it's going to have any distance for me to be able to get to the cows, because I'm going to have to be a little ways away. So we may end up just using the pump sprayer, but we're going to see what happens. Alright, so I've got the gun set up, got the hose hooked up, got the chamber full, got the hose into the bottle, and this looks like it's going to be pretty good. I'll try to demonstrate, see if you can catch it, but it's got some distance to it. So we're going to hope that this works. Let's get her set up. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I'm gonna go get the little guy now, and then we'll be done. Alright folks, all in all, that went pretty good. It had plenty of coverage for my application. As you can see, I'll zoom in over there. There's one of my cows that's standoffish, old Dolly right there. She doesn't like a medication process too much. She'll typically stay out on the outskirts like that when I'm doing something. Most of them are too busy eating to care, so good things we don't have to do it very often. This one here, Honey, my show cow that we raised since she was a seed stock for showing. She's gentle as can be. I can walk up and do any type of medicating I need to her. Most times I throw a little feed in the bin there, and I'll inject her, do her injections as she's eating, and she does a little flinching, but normally it's not bad, and I can medicate her that way. That one there is another one of my trouble cows there, Longhorn. I picked up, Amelia, but today she was rather easy. I was able to get her sprayed. It definitely had plenty of range for what I need and worked out perfect, so I couldn't be more happy. Or I couldn't be any happier. There you go. The bull here is another one that typically is hard to get medicated, but he wasn't bad at all. He let me spray him with no problem. And then this one, Nugget here, is gentle as can be. She don't ever have an issue. She's always good and easy, so that was no problem. The main ones was the bull here, Dolly back there, that Longhorn. She didn't get medicated on the last dose with the dewormer and insecticide because obviously for that reason she's standoffish and she don't like to come around when she sees bottles and medications and whatnot. She'll keep her distance. This guy, old Ferdinand's just a big old baby. Come here, Fergie. But like I said, other than that, it went pretty dang smooth. Got the baby medicated. that went nice and easy. Got everybody fed, so everybody's nice and quiet, and I can move on to the rest of my stuff. All right, so what I used today, guys, and what I showed y'all earlier, and I'll just go over it real quick. This was the Neogen 70 milliliter Prima adjustable dose pour-on applicator. You know, it was designed for this type of application for livestock, and it worked just as they say it does. So I'll follow the instructions. I always do that. Makes it a lot easier instead of trying to play with it and then figuring out what you did wrong and then going back to the direction. So I read them first. Everything was well explained. Did good. So this applicator came with a hose, came with a spring to keep it from getting kinked here at the end. You had the pump itself, and so what I didn't play with, and I will start making adjustments, is but it's got a applicator right here to set it on the design setting you want. You've got all your settings here. I don't know if y'all can, probably not going to be able to capture that, but it goes all the way up to 70 mil, and it shows here 70 mil will medicate a 1,500 pound calf, or not calf but animal. And as you move down, all mine are in the 900 range, so that'd have been 42 mils that I would apply to them. So you can set this at your 42 mils right there, and then it would only allow for 42 mil worth of product to be sprayed at one time. So that's a good little setting. I'll have to remember that next time when I do this application again in another 3 months or so. But it's pre-dialed in. You set it. That way you're making sure you're getting only the recommended amount on there. Now me, like everything else I do, I just kind of eyeball it and know about how much they need, and I'll put it on there. But we'll definitely keep that on that setting for next time, so that way I know I'm getting the exact amount they need, nothing more, nothing less. But other than that, it's the Prima. Like I said, it worked out very well. I was impressed. We'll take it back to the Homestead, get it cleaned up and put away for the next time. I've been doing it just by hand, out of the pour-on bottle. As of up to date, I just usually take this and get as close as I can. The last time, I think I actually put it in a water bottle and punctured the lid and used that as a applicator, and that worked out well. I didn't try the pump sprayer because that Prima worked out a lot better than I anticipated, and I will be using that from here on out. So we'll just have to find another application to use this pump sprayer in. Alright folks, well that was just a quick little video of my morning feeding routine, and then in this morning getting these cattle with a little insecticide on them to help with the flies and the dewormer that they need. We're coming to the cooler months, so the flies won't be a big issue. They'll be going away by themselves, but this will help get them to that point to where the flies will leave them alone and they can build up. I'm sorry, I didn't like that moo. I don't know if y'all heard that, but it was sounded like it was liquid fill. I didn't like that at all. We'll have to check on that. But again, thank you for sorry, trying to get this camera. Let's just relocate. I was dark as all giddy up. Thank you for tuning in, watching. Again, KBL Texas Homestead. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.